What is up, guys? It is Elvis, and I'm here with...
Gershwan?
You were supposed to say, like, Vicente Fernandez, T-Pain,
Oh, yeah.
Faith Hill.
Faith Hill, yeah.
And today we're back to answer your questions with another episode of For the Greater WAAAH.
This is a video series where we answer the questions left by you, the viewer. If you have a question for us, comment down below. Put question in front of your question because we get to those questions first. And that is what?
Giovanni Binny did. His question is, why is it almost always that demon princes are created from ascending humans or space marines? Do Xeno demon princes exist at all?
That's a good question, and the answer is, of course. Many demon princes existed before humanity. One in particular is Be'lakor. Be'lakor has been doing his thing since probably before the Eldar were at their golden age. So that just goes to show you that yes, other Xeno races can become demon princes. It's not as common because of the main Xeno races that are out there. For example, Eldar. Eldar rarely get affected by chaos. They are psychically powerful themselves.
Yeah, it would make sense to have Eldar become infused with chaos, Khorne, Nurgle, that kind of thing, because they're so psychically powerful. But it's just Slaanesh, it seems.
Yeah, they and it's not even Slaanesh doesn't actually corrupt them.
No,
yeah,
she eats them.
Yep. And then you look at the orcs.
Yeah, the orcs too. They're ever growing. Technically, they don't die, right?
Right.
By normal means, at least.
Yeah.
So.
But they're so singular in their purpose. All they want to do is clobber things, and they have their Gork and Mork.
Yeah, it's all they want to do is win, no matter what.
Got money in my mind.
Right.
But yeah, and then which one was the other psychically powerful race? That's it, right?
I mean, that's besides humans, but it's not like humanity as a whole is psychically. I mean, they are, but not as powerful as the Eldar.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's prime real estate that Chaos is missing out on.
Yeah, and obviously, because this was a comment that I saw earlier, or in another episode, the Astartes fan trailer stuff, they showcased two Xenos that are psychically powerful.
Were they Xenos?
They look Xenos. I mean, their faces were all
oh, the Starty channel's back, by the way.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
But that goes to show you that there are other races, and even if you read the books and stuff, there are other Xeno races that are influenced by chaos. One of the big ones that we talked about last week was the Lair.
Yeah.
They were the ones that influenced
Fulgrim
and all that kind of stuff.
Right. But yeah, most of the demon princes you see are humans or space marines.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they're powerful.
Check out our 40 facts on the origins of the Primarchs, because in those you get to see the homeworlds of the Primarchs, and usually the traitor Primarchs, their homeworlds were controlled by some type of Xenos that was empowered by chaos. One in particular is the, I think it's Perturabo. Perturabo had they had overlords that basically enslaved humanity, and they were somehow touched by chaos. So, yeah. But yeah.
And it's no matter what Xenos it is that becomes a demon prince, usually the mutations change their form so much that you wouldn't know that they were Xenos. They just look demonic at that point.
Right, yep. Next question comes from Shard of Heresy. How did the old Raptor's jump pack become the new one? Is there a lore reason? Oh, I wish I knew more about the Raptor's jump pack.
I want to say it's just because the models got updated, so it's hey, you get these too.
Yeah. If anything, it might just be that because the Raptors are they're
basically the
Night Haunts, right?
You're talking about the Night Lords.
Yeah, my bad. The Night Lords. Yeah. So it's that type of jump pack.
But I mean, Raptors are used for any Chaos army. But they're a unit. They're not a faction specific thing.
Okay.
They're basically just Chaos Space Marines with the jump packs on them.
I think it's very similar to STCs and the Land Raider. It gets discovered by some probably in the case of the Raptors, jump pack by some like Dark Mechanicus dude, and then it just gets pushed. If you want to put a lore to it.
Yeah.
But I think it is what you just said. They look cool.
Yeah, GW's got new models. Oh, don't buy the old Raptors, buy these new ones.
Yeah.
Since you mentioned the Dark Mechanicus, let's talk about the Light Mechanicus. This one's by Defool06. His question is, do Servitors and the Skitari still need to eat something?
Yeah. So most Servitors, because they are living, they're humans that were lobotomized and like there's tubes in them. They do have like they need nutrition in order for their cells not to just degrade and die.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Without nutrition, it's not.
Exactly. And the cool thing is that some artists, when you look at 40K Servitor art, some artists really showcase how like where the tubes are being put in or where the machine part starts. That the skin in the cell of that area is like dying. I had the mic this way while I was talking about it. I'm getting sick, but yeah, and you could see like the dying cells.
Yeah, the degradation, the rot, the Nurgle seeping in.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, they do need to eat. But in the Skitari's case, I'd say. Yeah. No, right?
No, they do. So they don't have to eat like every day. They get fed through like tubes, and it's like kind of like nutrition packed fluid that's supposed to last a couple of days or weeks. Think of, I was gonna say the like Darth Vader when he's in that what is it called, his chamber or whatever, where he's floating in the liquid. He's being fed through by like valves and stuff like that. Or that guy from Hellboy with the sights.
They eat through osmosis.
Basically.
Osmosis Jones. That was a good movie.
It was a good movie. Is it on Disney?
Probably not. This one's another one by Defool06. Aside from gods and cosmic entities, which characters in the entire 40K lore are more powerful than the Emperor? So the Emperor has been in different states of life, I guess. I mean, currently he's still pretty powerful, but he's interred in the Golden Throne. So if you're talking about, any character is more powerful than him because they can walk.
That's true.
I think I know what you're getting at.
Because, yeah, I get you. Like, if you're in a dark room and you're with the Emperor, you could probably just beat him. Because he's just a skeleton. Well, you don't know that. There's never been any explanation of what happens when somebody goes to talk to the Emperor. Like, right. His psychic might is, of course, powering the Astronomicon, keeping the thing closed.
Reviving the angels and his saints.
Yeah, and if you were in that chamber, past the custodian guard and everything, and you had a gun, couldn't you just shoot him? But so let's say the Emperor at the height of his power.
So he's stronger than Catan because he was able to take down the Void Dragon. Rumor has it. He took down the Void Dragon and interred it under Mars as part of the treaty to unite Mars and Terra. So he's at least stronger than one of the strongest uncharted Catans.
Uncharted.
Uncharted. Which says a lot.
And then what was his, he said no chaos gods?
Yeah, besides gods and like cosmic entities, which I think Catan are considered cosmic entities. So yeah. That shows you the power of an Emperor.
I think that with the lore, there are some Eldar, what are they called? Seers?
I don't think so. I mean, they're up there, but I still think he's on a different league.
The Phoenix King was supposedly rode into battle and tried to defeat Cain and actually like made him bleed. Hence why Caleb mentioned Cain, like the bleeding hand or whatever. Yeah. The bloody-handed. So I mean, in the lore, there are heroes of the past that from the Eldar that I think could take the Emperor.
The Beast. Didn't he like
But is that even canon?
And it's like, I don't think the Emperor's life was ever in danger. He was just like, okay, now I'll try.
Yeah, because not even Horus.
Dracnian's the only thing I could think of, but that's only because he couldn't destroy it. That doesn't mean Dracnian could destroy the Emperor.
Yeah, and the Emperor destroyed the dude from Olenor.
Yeah.
So it's tough. I think the Emperor has a lot of plot armor,
Mm-hmm.
and the more you think about it, the more annoying it gets.
Yeah, like Horus couldn't do anything because the Emperor was holding back.
Yeah.
So that means Abaddon can't touch him.
I guess Drago. He has just as much plot armor as the Emperor.
But even then, like, Drago's 100% devoted to the Emperor.
So yeah, he wouldn't do that. Unless what is Slanesh?
The Slaanesh Silver Knight or something like that.
What if it's the Silver Knight versus the Emperor?
I still don't think he'll touch him.
Again, because the Emperor has so much plot lore. He's annoying.
He can't die because the writers need him to stay alive.
Because GW needs to come out with Warhammer 43rd edition, or no, 43rd millennia. Yeah. Next question.
This one, we talked about it a long time ago, but a lot of things have changed, so let's retouch this. This question's by Jack Michaels. Who is the strongest between the champions of chaos? Lucius the Eternal, Karn the Betrayer, Ahriman the Sorcerer of the Red Cyclops, or Typhus the Herald of Nurgle?
It depends. I don't think that Karn could beat. In like a death match, statistically, Karn is probably the one to most likely lose.
Oh, that's interesting. I'd say Typhus would probably be the one.
Yep.
Because
he feels no pain.
Right.
He really
super
can't
tough.
die. Yeah. Whereas all the other guys can. Oh wait, did he say Lucius?
Yeah.
Okay,
Lucius
right?
is Slaanesh. I feel like he's the weakest one combat-wise, but if you kill him, you become him.
So yeah, then there's that conundrum.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ahriman is strong.
Right.
I feel like Ahriman is
Super
smart.
strong, yeah.
He'd probably like just wait and kill the one that's left over.
But again, like in the lore, Karn has died, and yet he's been brought back because Karn doesn't want this guy to die.
Let's say that they're on a planet, or they're on a planet like a demon world, and once they die, they don't come back on. They'll come back, but not in that demon world.
We'll say they're cut off from the warp.
Yeah.
So they only have the abilities that they have now. Ooh, if they're cut off from the warp, then Ahriman's done.
Yeah, let's not say that.
Yeah.
Let's say that they're in the warp. They're just going to be on a different demon world. I think Karn would be the first one out, honestly, because it seems like he's going to be the first one to try to be aggressive, be aggressive, and I think, the Lucius thing is like tricky.
Yeah.
Because he could just let himself be killed by Karn, and then boom,
Karn becomes him.
and he loses.
So I think the way it'll play out like this, Karn can rush Ahriman and take him out, because in close combat, Ahriman's done.
That's true. And he probably has like runes and stuff.
And as that fight's going on, the other two are going at it. Typhus could kill Lucius, but then he becomes Lucius. And then it's between Lucius and Karn, which even though Lucius is like one of the strongest swordsmen out there, I still think Karn's lust for battle would push him through to kill him. But after killing him and being the victor, Lucius will once again rise from Karn.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. So Lucius the Eternal.
Change your mind. But yeah, those were the questions for today. If you guys have more questions for us, comment down below. Yeah, that's it.
This is the Sound Alchemist.
Gershwan.
And we are out.
Always used to put my freedom first in any situation.